Okay, that's very cool. Okay, what's your name? What's your name? Oh, I am the one taking care of you today. Yes, it's for the New Year. Am I right? Yes, do that. I'm gonna do makeup for you. Don't worry, it's not gonna be this kind of mistake. We have an apprentice today in our shop, and she's trying things out, and it's not representative of our skills. Okay? It's not gonna happen to you. What happened to me won't happen to you. Yeah. So what would you like as makeup? Do you know already? Well, it's the tiger that is coming up. So I would do a tiger, kind of a tiger on this cheek, and a lot of redness around the eyes. Yes, I think it's a super great idea. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're going for that. Yeah, I've just lighted a candle. It's cotton candy smell. Is that okay with you? Are you a little bit distressed? You want me to relax you a little bit? Because you seem a little bit tensed up, and we have essential oils. That this one is for sleeping, this one is for stress, and this one is for headache. You just roll it around your temple. I don't know how you call that. Temples? No, temples is like a shrine. Am I right? Okay. I'm from France. Don't come at me with that. So, since you're gonna go party later on, I don't recommend the sleeping one because you don't want to be sleeping. But the stress one might be good. If I can take it out of this box, I'm gonna put it on your wrists. Yeah, let's just create a good atmosphere, you and I. Okay, I've made it. Yeah, give me your wrist. Yeah, right there. And the other one. Okay. Just do like that. Smell it, and you already feel so much better. Do you like it? Yeah. For later, do you want me to put that on the side of your head, right there? Like it smells super good. What is in there? I don't know. I need my glasses to let you know. So just trust me. Smell it. If you like it, we're gonna put it on your head. Smell. Oh my god, it smells so damn good. Okay, let's do that before the makeup. Oh, this smells good. Yeah, I love the smell. Yeah. So let's begin. We're gonna go with the foundation first. Not foundation. Oh, maybe not. Wait. A tiger. Wait. I need to think. Okay, I know. We're going with makeup sex. Okay, let's put that under your eyes. to you. It's quite interesting. It might not be 100 accurate because my memory is hazy, but it's along those lines that I'm gonna share with you. Okay. So long time ago, there was a monster. It was called Nian, which means year in Chinese, I think. Maybe not, but I think I'm right. And Nian was living under the sea. It was a monster, and every year it would come out of the sea, of the bottom of the sea. It was like coming at the surface of the sea, and he was crawling until he arrived on earth, on the ground, and he was walking towards villages. He was attacking humans. He was devouring them. He was punching kids in the face. He was eating animals. It was just a very, very angry being. And one time the villagers were like, why are we still staying in the village when he comes? Like, maybe we should try to find a new place. Maybe we should hide in the forest. Like, let's try something new. Because if we keep on staying there, well, he's always gonna get us. And everybody was like, oh, what a great idea. Oh, I'm shook. Let's go hide in the forest when Nian is supposed to come out of the bottom of the sea. And while they were preparing to hide into the forest, there's an old man that came. He was like seeking shelter in the village, and everybody told him, no, you don't want to stay here tonight. Nihan is coming. He's gonna kill us all. Maybe not all of us, but a lot of people. Like, you should come with us in the forest. And the old man was like, I just peed myself. I cannot walk. I'm gonna stay here. But don't worry. Once you come back, you won't be here no more. Nian won't be a problem no more. And everybody was like, yeah, we trust you, right? Let's go to the forest. So they all went to the forest except the old man. He was in a house, and he decided to decorate every wall with red popping everywhere. Beep, 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 beep. And suddenly the monster was about to go out of the water of the sea. He came like crawled back to the ground, and he walked and arrived to the village. And then he saw this old man. He was like, ooh, it's gonna be a feast. There were growling sounds coming from his little tummy. But he saw that the whole room was red, and it enraged him. He was like, oh, not on my watch, old man. Oh, I am Neon. I'm gonna fucking kill you, okay? So he just went and raged towards the old man. But then the old man was lighting firecrackers all around the place. Neon was like, oh my god, it's so scary. I'm so scared of the sounds. I'm gonna go back in the water. And then he just ran back in the water and crawled back into the middle of the ocean at the bottom. And the villagers like they were having a blast in the forest, and then they're like, oh, okay, it's morning now, we can go out of the forest and go back to our village and see what happened, how many things Nyan destroyed and everything. But when they came back, nothing was destroyed. The old man was not here anymore. But what they saw is the room decorated in red and a lot of firecrackers. So they assumed that it was the thing that just made Nyan run away. And every year they decided to do that, and he never came back. Nyan he's so chill at the bottom of the ocean, and he's thinking back at the old times, like, oh my god, remember when I went to on the ground and ate people and children and animals? That was crazy. It's a little bit funny, but this is not me anymore. Like, I've changed. This is not 2022 me. So he never bothered the humans again. So I think that's kind of the story, but if I'm wrong, well, that's probably actually I'm probably wrong on a lot of things. I decided to add a little ad libs doesn't kill anybody, hopefully. But this is a story how I remember it. Okay, let's go to a little bit of this color. We're gonna take the red one here, and then we're gonna do eyeliner with the red. Yeah, you have very beautiful eyes. You have very beautiful. It's gonna go so well together. Trust me, I know. There's another thing that I've learned. For the new year, a lot of Chinese people put a ideogram. How you say that? Like a symbol of their alphabet, and it's Fu. I hope I'm right. But yeah, it's Fu, and they put that to protect their houses from demoniac evil things. And one time, like, everybody had to do that in the imperial time. And one time, an illiterate couple put the sign upside down. Like, Fu was upside down, and the emperor was not having that. He was like, oh my god, they did something crazy, we should kill them. Like, them and all of their family. Like, yeah, I feel like it's a proportionate way of reacting. Like, they put the sign upside down. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Yeah, they're gonna die, but not today, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, let's do that, let's kill them. But the empress was like, darling, please sing before you talk. And he was like, what do you mean? And she was like, upside down, it means, wait, I'm gonna check it out because I'm not sure. So as I was saying, the sign upside down is a homophone of Dao, which means here. So the empress told the emperor, man, it just means that Fu is here. The emperor was like, oh my god, I so want to have sex with the empress tonight that I am gonna listen to her, even though she just made no sense right now. And this is how the empress saved this couple and all of their family. And yep, and from now on, they all put the Fu sign upside down. I think Fu, oh my god, I'm so out of my line right now, but I think it's happiness or fortune, or both of them, or is that a combination word? I'm not sure, I'm sorry. But I think it's very interesting just to get curious about other people's cultures and other people's legends and myths. And I just think that if you want any accurate explanation, just go to a historian or someone that has a good memory and then can translate it very well. But I do think it's very interesting, but I don't think I'm telling the story very well. That's it. But I just thought it was super fun. So yeah, I've read a ton of stories with the 12 zodiac signs, and I think it's pretty interesting. Yeah, you're gonna put a little bit of powder on your eyes right now. I feel like this color, it should be on your nose like that. Like, yeah, just let me do that. Okay, I'm gonna take a brush. Oh, I've made a little mistake. Don't worry, nothing we cannot fix. Perfect. We want a little bit of shine, just right in the corner of your eyes. So beautiful. Now I really wanna draw a tiger on you. I think it's gonna be beautiful. Oh, do you wanna listen to some music? I have CDs here. I know, so old school. I don't care, but I have a few CDs that I've bought in China actually. When I was I was young, not a little kid. I was a teenager, I think. Yeah, and for the New Year, I tried to find my Faye Wong, Faye Wong. I'm so sorry. Albums. I've bought a lot of them, but I could only find those two. So if you wanna, we can listen to that while I'm putting makeup on you. I was such a huge fan of Faye Wong. Actually, it's because she was singing the main song of Final Fantasy VIII, one of my favorite games ever, and she was singing Eyes on Me. Whenever I sing my songs on the stage on my own, whenever I say words wishing they would be heard, I saw you smiling at me. Was it real or just my fantasy? You've always been there in the corner of this tiny little bar. My last night here with you. Maybe yes, maybe no. My last night here for you. Same old songs, just once more. She was singing this song from Final Fantasy VIII, and I just watched a few performances of her on the internet. It was the beginning of internet. I was so young. Oh, and when I went to China with school, actually, it was a school trip, my only school trip, and it was hella good. I'm not gonna lie, it was super fun, super beautiful, super crazy. I felt so independent even though I was 14 years old. But anyways, I've got, I think, 10 CDs from Faye Wong, and I was obsessed with her. And you know, it was one of the first powerful women that I took example of, and I know she was such an example because when she was on stage, she was so powerful. She did not care. I don't know. She just was radiating powerfulness and confidence, and I just loved her so much. So I bought all the Faye Wong CDs that I could see, and actually, yeah, I think I've took them all, and this was the money of my parents. So thank you very much, parents. And maybe they did not expect me to come with almost only CDs from Faye Wong, but here I was, and I was such a big fan. Just love her so much. This is confidence. If you can find it on YouTube, I don't know if she sings anymore, but if you can find her, just watch one or two performances. It was absolutely crazy. Yeah. And I remember when I went to China, actually, I've lost what was in the middle, but there's someone that offered me that, and they gave me this one, and I told them, oh, I'm sorry, but this is not me. No, this is not me, and this is me. This is Capricorn. And they bought that for me. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not a Taurus. They said I was a Taurus based on my personality, and I was like, nope, I'm a Capricorn. And then they bought me that. But actually, you could put your purikuda. I didn't find my purikuda because I would have loved to show you that. I had black hair back in the day, and yeah, it was super fun. They were super nice, and the family I stayed at offered me this beautiful card. I still haven't opened it. It smells so good. It smells like incense. Yeah, we're gonna get back to your makeup very soon. Don't worry about that. And I just don't know. It's so pretty. Oh shit. Stamps. Look at that. I just love it so much. It's so beautiful. They were so thoughtful. And the family also offered me that. Let me show you a little bit more. I don't remember what it means. They told me back in the day, but I don't remember. So if anybody can translate it, let me know. Maybe it means go back to your country, you white privileged fuck. And I'm just like, this is so thoughtful. Especially back in the day, I was very mature, so if I did anything to like irrespectful or anything like that, I do apologize. And sometimes you don't want to come off as insensitive, but when your cultural background is so different, you might come off as insensitive. So I apologize for my 14 years old self, and I actually apologize for my today's self too, actually, because I'm a human being and I don't think I'm always right on what I'm saying. So yeah, so let's go back. Yeah, actually we went into China with the school, and it was my first school trip ever. Yeah, because I was supposed to go on other trips, but there were terrorist attacks and things like that, so it always was cancelled. And one time, it was the first time that my school were like, oh, this year we're gonna propose a trip to China. China, and I was in love with Asian culture, like it's globally just pop culture, I would say. So I was like, oh my god, I so want to do that, but it was too expensive. And I was like, oh shit. But then we learned that we could make events happen, and if we do a lot of events and work a little bit on the side, like wrap, how you call that, wrap Christmas presents, and then we get paid for that, then we could, it was actually possible for me to go to China. So we were, I remember we were at this meeting, there were 30 of us, and everybody wanted to go, but like every week there's someone that was like, oh no, I can't go, and then I can't go, At the end, I think we were 11 people, and we were middle class people, you know, like not to complain, but also not the richest. And I remember for the other trips, everybody could choose their students. When this professor, it was a sport professor, and he wanted to go to China because he was passionate about it, and he was doing a lot of kung fu and things like that, and he really wanted to transmit his passion for China, and he couldn't choose his students, so we were a melting pot of so many different characters and personalities, and like none of us outside of this trip would have met each other. Like we were so different, but we worked as a team. We made like little concerts to earn money, things like that. We did, I don't remember it all, but we did so many little events to have money and don't pay as much as it was announced, and it actually worked. We didn't pay that much at the end because we gave it our all. And this group of people, some of them are still my friends today, and we were so opposed, and it was so crazy. I remember I was in a phase where I wasn't very confident myself, and this is one of these girls, but she was already 18 and I was 14, and she came up to the how you call that, airport, into a pajamas, like full pajamas, like you could see from 10 kilometers away that it was pajamas. And when I saw her so confident, she was like, we're gonna fly for 10 hours, of course I came in my pajamas. And I was like, this is who I want to be. And I think that the fact that everybody was older than me and taking kind of care of me was a really good thing. Everybody was so nice, and some of them are still my friends, and I only have good memories over there. Of course, we were a little bit of troublemakers for the teacher back in the day, but overall we were always very respectful. We did buy alcohol, and it's not legal, and could have been terrible if anybody found out that we were underage drinking alcohol in China, but we still went there. Okay, we still went there. We had beers and stuff like that, and let me tell you, it was one of my best memories of high school. I think it is the best memories of high school. It's when I was in China, and I remember that it was not easy to be confident in my classroom, because they were very nasty people that were always making fun of a little tiny mistake you could make. It was terrible. They were just making fun of everybody. There's no rest in this kind of atmosphere, and the fact that I was the only one in this classroom to get on that trip and see that life was so different, could be so different. It's just my classroom that were so many awful people. I'm not gonna lie to you, they were awful people, and I didn't feel confident. And if you wanted to blend in, you had to make fun of everybody, and it has never really been my thing. I am sarcastic sometimes, and I do make comments that maybe I should have done, but this has never been my inner self. Like, I wasn't, you know. So, anyways, I'm drawing the tiger. So, anyways, this is my little story about China, and going on this trip just opened my eyes. Like, oh, it's not gonna always be this atmosphere like in my classroom. Yeah. So I was so thankful for that trip, and this is my only school trip, and this was the best I could have expected. It's like my destiny, like whoever is making my destiny happen was like, oh, okay, there have been a lot of terrorist attacks in the countries she wanted to go to, so let's her have a blast when she goes to China, because it's gonna be her only school trip, okay? And damn, it was so damn good. No regret at all. Like, thank you, whoever. Thank you. Anyways, I think I've just finished to do the tiger, and it's looking perfect. You look absolutely incredible. I love it all. You will have a freaking blast, that's for sure. Wait, I'm just gonna blow on the candle, because I feel like it's smelling a little bit too much of cotton candy in this room right now. Okay. So, have a happy Tiger New Year, and I hope you're gonna have a blast. And I hope you did not mind my little stories, and I hope it didn't make you feel uncomfortable. Thank you so much. No, it's free. Yeah, today it's your lucky day, and this upcoming year is your lucky year. So, don't forget, wear red. You don't want no neon coming at you. Anyways, thank you so much for being with us today, and I hope I'm gonna see you soon.